Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Bruce Guillory here with Health Source Chiropractic in Atascocita, Texas. It's Thursday. Today is June the 4th. Actually, we are in summertime officially. Kind of feels like it outside, too. Hope you guys are having a great week. Today, let's talk about resilience. Okay, so why should we take care of ourselves? If we eat perfectly and we exercise perfectly and we do all the things, eat well, move well, think well, rest well, connect well, does that mean we never get sick or get hit with a curveball? No, it doesn't. But it does give you better resilience for anything that comes along your way. A patient of mine that works out pretty regularly, she's about 10 years younger than me or so. We were talking about the reason we exercise and lift weights, and it's not because we want to have big biceps or something like that. I don't have big biceps, but it's to create resilience so that whatever life throws at us, we can handle it better. We can recover better. We can maybe not get as sick. God forbid another pandemic sort of thing comes along. The healthier you are, the better off you're going to be if something hits you like that. God forbid you have a fall. Your chances of recovery are going to be so much better if you're taking good care of yourself. One of the things I'm particularly focused on this year as I've crossed over into Club 6.0, as I call it now, I turned 60 last year, is building muscle. Not because I want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I never will, but because keeping a good amount of muscle on you, especially as we age, builds resilience. And it also reduces your chances of falls. I talk about this a lot with my patients who have entered the aging season of life. It helps your recovery from a little stumble so you don't actually go all the way to the ground. Especially if you do work that requires balance and coordination. I talk about that a lot. My trainer put me through something Tuesday night that required a lot of balance and coordination, and I was super pumped about it. Even though I wasn't carrying much weight at all to do the exercise, it was the actual exercise itself, that particular movement that I was doing, that creates balance and coordination, allows your brain to speak with your body so much more clearly, and reduce the chances of falls. In addition to that, doing these things that require balance and coordination keeps your brain younger too, and decreases your chances of dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinsonism, things of that nature. All those cognitive decline issues that none of us want to see anybody have, much less ourselves. So let me encourage you today. If you're already doing some cardio work like walking or bicycling, or maybe you're still a runner, great. Keep doing that. I have no issue with that. I still walk most days of the week. The weather kind of is messing with my schedule this morning, so I may have to use the old standby treadmill tonight. But keep doing those exercises. But let me encourage you to really consider the one thing that I added into my life in this year. And as I've done it, I've researched more about it, and it is working on building muscle in your body. You do not have to have a membership at a gym. You do not have to have a personal trainer. All those things are great. I went the personal trainer route for me because that works best for me twice a week. But you got to do some resistance training. And listen, you can find things online all the time that really will help you be able to do it from the comfort of your own home. I also added in yoga this year once a week. I do yoga once a week. And you know what? I do that in the comfort of my home on a YouTube channel. It doesn't even cost me a thing. You could potentially just go get some stretchy bands, the resistance bands. You could get some simple dumbbells or kettlebells, and you can go online and find ways to build muscle. You can even use an app that I've talked about here before called the 7-Minute Workout app. There are several versions in your app store. Find the one that works best for you. In 7 minutes, you will do resistance training with little to no equipment, and you will work every single muscle in your body. You'll also get your heart rate up a bit too, because you're doing these exercises back to back to back with about 10 seconds of rest, and your heart rate will go up when you do that. So after 7 minutes. So you can do that. There's just a lot of things. Let me just encourage you, build resilience by lifting muscles. The weight room, the exercise of the practice of lifting weights, etc., is not about preparing you for your beach look. It's about preparing you for life's hardest moments, like an illness or an injury, stress, or just resilience in general as you age. So resilience, let's build resilience by taking better care of ourselves. Hope that makes some sense to you. Again, today's Thursday. We're in all afternoon to see patients. Thank you so much for the kind referrals you guys continue to send our way. And let me encourage you to check out the recipe of the week attached to this. This is something I've actually made a ton of times. Haven't made it in a bit, but it's a low-carb keto crustless taco pie. You like Tex-Mex food as much as I do, this is a great recipe for you. And share it with your friends. I think I may make it this weekend. It's been probably a few months since I've made it, maybe half a year even. And it is a great recipe, really inexpensive to make and simple to make too. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be in all afternoon and tomorrow morning until noon. So call us at 281-852-5600. And I want you to remember, I dropped something here. Sorry. I'm back. This is my remote control for the video. Anyway, I want you to remember to build resilience. That's the message for today, guys. Take care. Have a great one. Call us if you need. 281-852-5600. Peace out, folks.